This is Leonidas with Emblem Chronicles, and in this character spotlight, we dive into the intricate life, motivations, and legacy of Edelgard von Hresvelg, the central figure of Fire Emblem, Three Houses. Edelgard is not just the heir to the Adrestian Empire. She is a revolutionary force, challenging the established systems of power in the world of Fódlan. Her complex character, marked by ambition, trauma, and a relentless pursuit of change, has made her one of the most polarizing figures in the Fire Emblem series. Join us as we explore Edelgard's backstory, personality, relationships, pivotal role in the game, and the profound themes her narrative brings to light. Edelgard's life was shaped by tragedy and manipulation. Born in Imperial year 1162 as the fourth daughter and ninth child of Emperor Ionius IX, she grew up in the heart of the Adrestian Empire. However, her childhood was far from idyllic. The empire was fraught with political infighting, and Edelgard's family became pawns in a larger conspiracy orchestrated by those who slither in the dark. This shadowy organization, aligned with factions within the empire, conducted inhumane experiments on Edelgard and her siblings. The goal was to implant multiple crests into their bodies, granting them immense power, but at a terrible cost. Edelgard was the sole survivor, emerging with the minor crest of Seiros and the major crest of Flames. The experiments left her physically and emotionally scarred, shortened her lifespan, and fueled her disdain for the societal structures that allowed such atrocities. The political ramifications of these events were equally dire. The experiments destabilized House Hresvelg, leading to the deaths of Edelgard's siblings and the weakening of her father, Emperor Ionius IX. With her family's power in decline, Edelgard assumed the role of heir with a profound determination to change the world. Edelgard's experiences forged a character defined by strength, resolve, and conviction. She possesses a sharp mind, an unyielding will, and an unwavering belief in her vision for Fódlan. Central to her ideology is her rejection of the crest system and the Church of Seiros, which she views as perpetuating inequality and stagnation. Beneath her confident exterior, Edelgard harbors vulnerability. She is deeply introspective, haunted by the sacrifices she must make to achieve her goals. Her relationships reveal moments of warmth, humor, and genuine care, particularly toward those she trusts. Yet her lofty ambitions often isolate her, forcing her to bear the weight of leadership alone. Edelgard's multifaceted personality is evident in her interactions with her Black Eagle's classmates. She is a mentor, a friend, and a source of inspiration, but also a figure of authority who expects excellence. These dynamics highlight her complexity as both a leader and a peer. At the Officers' Academy, Edelgard leads the Black Eagle's house, representing the Adrestian Empire. This phase of the game introduces players to her vision for Fódlan and her determination to dismantle the Church of Seiros. Her support conversations provide insight into her philosophy, her struggles, and her aspirations for a better future. Her bond with Byleth, the player character, is particularly significant. Edelgard sees Byleth as a confidant and a potential ally in her revolutionary plans. Depending on the player's choices, this relationship can evolve into a partnership that reshapes the course of Fódlan's history. During the Academy phase, Edelgard's dual identity as the Flame Emperor begins to emerge. Operating in secret, she orchestrates events to undermine the Church's influence, setting the stage for the war to come. This revelation adds layers of intrigue and moral ambiguity to her character, forcing players to grapple with the implications of her actions. The war phase of Three Houses presents Edelgard in vastly different lights, depending on the player's choices. These paths explore the themes of loyalty, sacrifice, and the cost of ambition. The Crimson Flower route. If Byleth sides with Edelgard, they join her in leading the Adrestian Empire's war against the Church and its allies. This route delves deeply into Edelgard's motivations and the sacrifices she makes to achieve her vision. It portrays her as a revolutionary figure, willing to dismantle centuries-old structures to create a meritocratic society. However, this path also forces players to confront the moral complexities of her methods, including the use of violence and manipulation. 2. The Azure Moon and Verdant Wind Roots. In these routes, Edelgard becomes an antagonist, her ideals clashing with those of Dimitri and Claude. She is portrayed as a tragic figure whose uncompromising pursuit of her goals leads to her downfall. These narratives emphasize the themes of lost potential and the cost of ideological conflict. 3. The Silver Snow Route. Here, Edelgard's role is that of a tragic adversary, as Byleth aligns with the church to oppose her. This path highlights the personal toll of her revolution and the complex interplay between faith and reason in Fódlan's future. Edelgard's relationships with other characters reveal her depth and humanity. Her bond with Hubert, her loyal retainer, showcases her ability to inspire unwavering loyalty. Hubert's devotion to Edelgard reflects her strength as a leader, but also underscores the isolation that comes with her position. Her interactions with Dimitri are particularly poignant. Childhood friends torn apart by tragedy, their relationship is fraught with tension and heartbreak. Their confrontations during the war phase are some of the game's most emotionally charged moments, capturing the tragedy of their diverging paths. Claude's relationship with Edelgard, while less personal, is marked by ideological conflict. Their interactions highlight their differing visions for Fódlan, with Claude favoring unity through understanding and Edelgard advocating for radical reform. Edelgard's role in battle reflects her status as a powerhouse. As a lord, she excels in both physical and magical combat, wielding powerful weapons like Aima and devastating enemies with her authority-based abilities. Her unique class, Emperor, combines high durability with offensive potential, making her a versatile and commanding presence on the battlefield. Players who choose the Crimson Flower route gain access to Edelgard as a leader, where her skills and abilities shine. Her Crest of Flames grants her health regeneration and extra damage, further solidifying her role as a formidable force. Edelgard's character has left an indelible mark on the Fire Emblem series. Her revolutionary ideals, complex motivations, and moral ambiguity have sparked widespread discussion and debate among fans. She challenges traditional notions of heroism, forcing players to confront difficult questions about justice, power, and the cost of change. Edelgard's story also serves as a commentary on the cyclical nature of history and the struggle to break free from oppressive systems. Her vision for Fódlan, whether realized or not, represents the hope for a better future, tempered by the weight of her sacrifices. Edelgard von Hresvelg embodies the complexity and depth that define Fire Emblem: Three Houses. Her journey, from a traumatized princess to a revolutionary emperor, explores themes of power, justice, and the human cost of ambition. Whether seen as a hero, a villain, or something in between, Edelgard's story is one that lingers long after the game ends. If you enjoyed this exploration of Edelgard's character, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the rich narratives of Fire Emblem. Your support allows us to celebrate the stories and characters that make this series a beloved classic. Thank you for joining us, and remember, we are Emblem Chronicles.